Mike Sutton owned this building before we bought it from him. My husband and I have been interested in a building in Denton for a while. I didn't expect it to come with a coffee shop, but it's worked out well. I didn't know anything about coffee, but most of the employees stayed, and that really helped. But when I got here, and it was dirty, it was dark. A lot of the stuff that I had read on Facebook and on Yelp and things like that were not very complimentary of what was on the inside. And I knew that I wanted to increase the energy. I wanted to increase the vibration and increase the energy in the building. So after I resolved myself that, I'm getting the building and I'm getting the business, I knew that it had to be cleaned up. What I didn't have was a big old wad of cash to do it all with at one time. So it's been slowly evolving. This last year, in 2015, we went to a computerized cash register system so we can see the number of people who come back over and over again and the new ones. And our new ones are increasing, and we have a very stable base of customers that have been coming for a long time. What I'm hoping is that we will get everything kind of put together. We've done a lot of work on the inside. Now we're going to start working on the outside. So you're going to see new paint on the outside of the building. I just really hope that we can keep it cleaner, that we can keep stuff in better repair. Since I bought it, I've replaced almost every piece of equipment out there, from the espresso machine to the grinders. This is my retirement. This is where this is going to be. I also want it to continue to be a cutting-edge coffee shop. I mean, we're not just a little college coffee shop.
Worked here almost a year. I've been a customer here before, but I didn't work here before Kim took over. So I know I personally did not want to work here before Kim had owned it, and that's because I just didn't feel like this was a very good coffee shop environment. The atmosphere kind of seemed dark and dreary, which is amazing considering we have a whole wall full of windows, and it still felt kind of dark and depressing. They got a new owner, and it seemed like a couple things were changing. Certain things were brightened. There were less skulls on the walls, so that made a big difference. But it just seems like there's a lot more life to the place, and that was also one reason I was okay with coming to work here, because it seemed like it was an environment that was pushing to be better and to be more inviting and accommodating to people. I've gotten generally good reactions from people. They'll come in and they'll just look shocked at the whole place and be like, "Whoa, this place looks totally different. Is it brighter in here?" And yeah, it is actually, literally and metaphorically. The only people that I've gotten a negative reaction from, it was, and I'd ask them why, it was because they they'd use words like dinginess or the grunginess of the old way the place felt. So that seems more like a negative based on nostalgia's sake, not so much on the shop itself.
I think it's really cool. I think it really helps people realize that this is a really great coffee shop. Really like it. I like that they're starting to make their own syrups and create things that are in-house. I think it's really cool. Kind of what Denton's all about. So it was a little bit grungy before, so now it's a lot more approachable and inviting.